We're going to make pork sausage, okay? Probably can't tell the difference. Let me ask you a question. Does pork meat come off of a rabbit, a chicken, a deer, a pig, or a cow?
Pig.
Okay. And we're going to use what they call pork butts for our meat. You think the butt, the cut of the meat, comes off the back end of a pig or the front of the shoulders of a pig?
Back end.
The butt. It comes, but surprisingly, it comes off the front, off the shoulder. They call them Boston pork butts. I don't know why, but anyway, that's what we're going to do. So here's what we'll do. We're going to use 4 pork butts, which would be about 30 pounds of meat, but it needs fat, pork fat. So we're going to take about 10 pounds of pork fat, and we're going to chop it all up, and we're going to mix it together. Once we get it mixed together, then we're going to season it. We're going to use several different kind of seasonings to put in there. We're going to mix that up really good. Once we do that, then we're going to grind it. That's going to be your job, to grind the meat. Your job is to mix it. And then once we get it all ground up, then we're going to take casings. Lukey, a casing is actually a hog gut that's been cleaned out, and that's what we stuff the meat in. Okay, so we'll stuff it. And then once we get it stuffed, then tomorrow I'll put it on a big cooker and I'll cook it for about 5 or 6 or 7 hours. And once I cook it, I'll wash it. I'll give it a cold bath as soon as I finish washing it. As soon as I finish cooking it, I'll give it a cold bath. And once I give it a cold bath, I'll put it in the refrigerator, leave it overnight. The next day, and I will vacuum seal it. And the next day, what happens? You eat it. You eat it. Okay, so let's get started, okay? And you look at this meat, and you can see these tendons. You know, somebody said, I got a torn tendon or whatever. Then that's what they're talking about. And Brent, he's pulling it off the pork lean off the bottom, mixing it thoroughly. And once we get it mixed, then Luke will season it, and once Luke finishes seasoning it, then Luke will start grinding it. What we're going to do, we're going to take this seasoning. And the seasoning we're using is called Rio No. 8. It's old-fashioned sausage seasoning. We're going to take a scissors, cut that open. We're going to take 1 bag of this pepper. You know where I get my pepper? Okay. Then we're going to take a little black pepper. We're going to put some sage, and we're going to put a little more seasoning in there. Okay, you ready? Get that open. Be sure not to spill it. Okay, dump that in there.
Dump this?
Just put this in there first.
Oh.
Pour that in there. Check it all out there. Really good. Really good. Good job, babe. Okay, now your sage. Open it. And then you're going to sprinkle some here, and I'll tell you how much. You watch this amount, okay? Don't ever forget this. Perfect. You got that amount? Mm-hmm. Okay. Shake the black pepper in here. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Okay, this is called Cure. It helps kill all the bad stuff inside of the meat. Okay, sprinkle in there. Okay, good. Close the top on it. Always close the top. Now, we're going to put just a little more seasoning. So, let me shake this up a little. Okay, so pour some of that in there.
What seasoning
is
that?
Same stuff.
Oh, same stuff.
Same stuff. Pour. A little more. A little more. Okay. And then what happens, everybody starts sneezing. Everything mixed up. So now we're gonna put it on the meat. I'm gonna pour it in a little bit at a time, and you're gonna mix. I'll pour some more, and you'll mix, okay? Now hold it, hold it. Let me just. So I pour exactly the same amount, okay? And mix, mix, mix. This is heavy. You take this. It's supposed to go down through there, Luke. I can't get that. Oh, very well. Okay. Then we'll slide it in here. You see that little knob right there? It fits right there, snug. Okay, I want to show you guys something now. This is what cuts the meat, okay? It's called a knife and a plate. And it'll fit in there like this. And the meat will come in this way, and this thing will be turning, and it'll be cut the meat. It's interesting. See those holes in there? This is a 3/16 plate. Now, for example, here's some old plates here. Look at this one. See the difference in there, the size? So if you wanted your meat chunky, then you use a larger plate. Okay, we'll put this in like this. And then we'll put this, Luke, see that little notch right there? See that notch at the very bottom? Okay. Okay, like that. Now, Luke, what we're going to do, we're going to take this pan here, and you'll come over here, and you'll get you a couple of handfuls of meat and put in there, okay? Try not to drop it on the floor.
Can you pull my sleeves back?
Yeah, that's some more.
Can you pull them?
Oh, excuse me. You got it. Yeah.
This much?
More. Okay, that's good. Now, look, come right here. You'll take and come around. Be very careful. You'll hang it on this side and pour it in like that. Okay. Go ahead and put you some more in the pan. Again, try to mix it. So you got a bunch of fat back here. And here's a bunch of lean, so let's take, go a little faster. You always be sure it's falling in your pan down there. What you do, you find the openings here. You find an opening like that. Hog casings. You pick one up and find the end of it. All right, just keep going, find the end. Look at doing a wonderful job. Still trying to mix it a little. You know, what you're doing as good as it can be done. So you'll take this little horn, and you remember put it on just like that. Righty tighty. Righty. Okay. Good job. Good job, Luke. Brent, we need this pan here. It's been there the longest. Just throw it away, then you put it right in that little hole right there. Okay, Brent, your job is to put this meat, some of this meat over in here. Being careful, don't drop it. Luke, your job is to take a casing, take one of these, You'll pick it up all the way up, all the way. Oh, it's a long one, isn't it? Like this, like this. Hold your hand under it, bring it over here, and drop it in there. Okay, now come here. I'm going to show you how to get this started. This is coal, so it's going to be more difficult when it starts with. Once we get a little grease on it, it's a little looser and it's much easier. I'm trying to find the opening to that casing. I think I finally found it. And we put that baby up on there. It goes up on like that. Okay? Okay. I tie a knot in that. Okay? Okay, look here, and then I'll point it right up against there. Now, since there's no meat when I start the motor up, it's going to take a second for the meat to come out. Okay? So we don't have any meat in there. Okay. So look, and what I'm doing, I'm holding a little, Brett, come here, because I'm holding a little resistance on that, because it shoves it out on its own. It shoves it out. I'm holding resistance on it. If I turn it loose, it just come out here really fast.
What other stuff you cut off?
Okay. Now, when you get over this, Luke, I'll be doing the part up here, so we'll just be doing it. Stop. Okay, let's stop it right there. Hold it. Be fine. Look how small they are. Hey, that's too small. She thinks she's so good, doesn't she, Luke?
It's harder than it looks.
Huh?
It's harder than it looks.
It is. Y'all had the advantage of watching Lukey. Yeah, he didn't mind being first, showing you how to do it. Okay. First sausage, link sausage, she's stuffed by herself with Luke's help. Okay? Good job, boy. You're filling that casings up perfect. Uniform. Good job, Luke. Get ready to turn your motor off. I see you getting close to the end. Now. Brett. Now tomorrow morning, early, I'll fire this old pit up, and I'll put all the sausage on here. Today I'm cooking chickens. Yeah, and I'll try to keep the temperature. I want that temperature to get above 170 degrees when I'm cooking those chickens and cooking any kind of meat, any kind of sausage. Okay? And once I do that, like I'll say, I'll take them back in. Give them a cold bath, wash them up good, and then put them in the refrigerator, and then we'll vacuum seal them. Okay?
How long usually do you cook them for?
I'll probably cook them till you cook. That's a good question. You cook them till they start wrinkly. Once they start wrinkly,
Yes, sir.
okay, that have been washed. They've been washed and then they're vacuum sealed. Okay, and so they're ready to take home. Hey guys, thank you for your help. You did a great job, okay?
Pizza next.
Okay, you did a good job. Thank you, Luke.